Well, hello. Hope everybody's doing well. This is a special edition of Balloon Guy. Today I am doing a bigger balloon. And this has come by request, sorta. The first 2 months of the 365-day challenge, I asked, should I do this balloon or this balloon? And in that was picked today's balloon, and that is a backpack helicopter, just a really fun thing I've made. So that means the first number, 6, the width, if it's fully blown up, is going to be about 6 inches in diameter, and the length fully blown up would be around 46 inches. And so let's get started. I am actually going to mouth inflate this if my body lets me. Here we go. Look at that. Proof that my wife is right. I am full of hot air. I think this is a Vitalitex balloon by this thing right here. This is a extra piece put on there so you can tie both ends. And the only one that I know that does that is Vitalitex. I have I don't know how I got it, but I must have ordered it some time ago. So we'll stick with that. That'll actually help us in attaching the propellers on. All right, I'm just going to blow it up that much because if you have too much, if it gets into a hot area, it's going to expand and pop. We don't want it to do that. You're going to let a little air out and tie it off real good. Excuse me. And we want to have enough nozzle here because we're going to need that in attaching on the bottom. Here, I'm going to take and press it against my body, and I'm just going to force some of the air to go to the end like that. All right. That's it. That's the basic part that's going to be, we're going to have our backpack on, and it's going to be sticking out like this. All right. Now let's add on the propellers. For that, what I'm going to use, now I'm not sponsored by any of the groups, the manufacturers here, but this is a Vitalitex 360, and I'm going to use 3 white balloons for the propellers. You're welcome to use any colors. I was going to use purple, but it's too dark, and it's just not gonna. It's gonna fade into the dark blue curtain. So for this one, I am going to go back to the pump. And we're going to blow it up all the way, but we're going to make sure it's soft. We do need a little end there for tying. And actually, it's pretty soft now. I'm just going to let out a little burp. And I'm going to tie the first one up. I'm just going to make not a ring. I'll tie that up. And we're going to duplicate this, but as we tie it, we're going to tie them all together. Now, when I first made one of these, I learned it from Dave Bren, and if I can find the link for him so that you could purchase his original video, I'll put it up there for you. I'm not sure if he has it online or anywhere right now. But I want to give credit where credit's due, that the person I learned this from originally was him. And like I said, I'm going to twist it up a little bit, make it my own. So now I'm going to put this in together. For those of you who are watching this live, feel free to put comments down below, and I'll try to answer them. I'll have to answer them later, maybe on a separate video. And but for now, this is how we'll have to do it. I pre-recorded this in my basement and then just played it upstairs on the computer. And so I'm watching your questions live, and so I can answer some things live as the video's going. Unfortunately, as a one-man show, that's just the way it's set up right now. So this is our third one. So as I was saying, I did this for my library shows, and those were the ones where we teach kids, encourage kids to read. I would do balloon storytelling, and it was a hero theme that year. And so it was cool to have one of the kids be the actors. And you can see here, got it inside there. That just helps link it up a little bit better. So if it comes undone, the child doesn't have, if it goes to a child, they don't have 3 propeller blades. See here what we got here going on? 3 propeller blades. All right, and then we're going to attach it to this big balloon. All right, so we're going to give this a good twist on here. And you can hear our puppy dog going nuts upstairs. And then that's going to go right in here. Oh, it came out. Let's try again. Give it a good twist. And everything is going to go around here. Going to end up on top. And here you have your propellers. Kind of looks like a flower, right? So, and then the last thing we want to do is we want to shape these. And they're propellers, so I'm going to make them a little more elongated. Fold it in half, and then take and kind of just warp it a little bit. So it looks like that. Almost like a bunny ear, a giant bunny ear. If you've worked with your bunny balloons. And then the third one. All right. And so here we have our helicopter. All right, everybody, we're coming to. Oh, yeah. All right, so there we got that. Pretty cool. So we're going to come back to this in a little bit, but first we need to move on to the next step. All right, so the next step is another sip of coffee. I am drinking Black Rifle coffee. Oh, the Beyond Black is amazing. If you like dark roast, highly recommend them. I don't get anything for saying this. I'm not sponsored by them, but it is really super good. We're going to move on now to handles. And this is whoever gets to wear this jetpack, they get to pretend that those handles is what guides them through their trek. And we're going to stick with white for the handles. That's primarily what I've done in the past. So go through my trusty bag here. 1, 2, if we don't pop any. If we do, we'll go back and get more, because you know what? Balloons pop. And that's all right. And we're going to make, this is going to be a D shape almost. Blow it up about half. That's about all we really need. And we're going to do 2. We're going to do 2 pinch twists at one end. And I'm going to do about a hand's width here. And we're going to do 2 more pinch twists. So that's 1 bubble, 2 bubbles. Kind of twist it once, twice. Bring this around in between the 2. And as you're doing that, you're moving this bubble. All right. Kind of move that around. This is going to be positioned down below. Now, if you broke this off and tied it, this would make a really nice bone for a dog balloon. Or if you're doing a pirate theme or something. So this is going to be a D-shaped, like I said, just something round. Find the shape that you want, and then have that go around. I could do this for miles and miles. All right, so I got that enough. I'm going to break this off because we don't need it. Save the scrap for another time. Wrap the other part around. And then we're just going to make a duplicate of this, all right? And again, these are the handles. I call them D-shaped handles, but you can call them whatever you want. Again, we're going to do 2 pinch twists on one end. I know, you don't like that. Just gotta keep working it through. Don't argue, you'll lose. Some people, if you have enough nozzle, will take that nozzle and put that through. There we go. Give it a little squeeze because this is a little tight. So as you're doing balloons, you want to make sure that you're just checking, making sure it's not too tight on there, because if you, as you're blowing it up, it may end up just popping even as the kid walks away with it. Again, we're just doing a hand's width. Then we do this. Again, we're doing a pinch twist on top. Oh, and it pops. Just like I said, balloons pop. We move on. It's almost like that balloon was destined to not be part of the show. All right. Now we're going to take, and again, make a D shape, but this time we want to match it to this. We want to get about the same size that we already have. If it's off a little, that's all right, but you still want to be somewhat symmetrical and, accurate to both sides. We'll take and twist that around. And then we're at the end of our balloon. We don't need any more. Save this for a rainy day. And then we have another. So there we go. So we have that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to connect these. What would be a good color to connect? Let's see. Let's use a yellow one. This is just going to be a colorful balloon. Fun, exciting. We're going to use the whole thing. Then we're going to take the nozzle end, and I'm going to put it and wrap it around the pinch twist of one side. All right. So something like that. And then you take this other end. You can see we didn't blow it up all the way, so we can use that. Then I'm going to use the end, same end that I have some balloons sticking out there, just to help cover up the mechanics. And just wrap that around. And so, give you an idea, this is going to be attached to the bottom of the balloon. And we're going to have this. It's a little small because it's going to be for a little boy. Oh, look, Mom, I'm flying over America. Oh, boy. I don't know where that voice came from. But there, we have our first two modular pieces. We have the controlling guides, and we have the main propeller system. Be right back. All right, the next piece we're going to make, we're going to use this 260 metallic, and it's a metallic pink or purple, and this part is going to need most of it blown up. We're going to leave a little end for tying. We need to soften it up, and then we're going to tie it up. We want to get as much length out of this as we can, so we're just going to give it a stretch. And then we're going to tie it off. This part is what's going to take the propeller assembly and help attach it to the backpack. And I did not quite leave enough, so my little fat fingers are having a tough time here. Let's see. I think we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take these, turn these into pinch twists, and then we'll attach it with that. Here we have this circle. We want to make it into two circles, and so we're going to find the middle, take it, and twist that around. So basically what you have here, it's a little toilet seat kind of idea here. The propeller shaft's going to go down here, and then this will attach to the backpack. So that's three things we have now. Okay, and then we have one last portion, and that's our backpack. Actually, there'll be two. We'll have the backpack and then the straps for the backpack. And the backpack part is what I'm changing. I'm going to try a weave. I'm going to try it on camera, and if I can't get it, I'm going to do it and then show you the end. All right, but for now, let's try it. I think I can get this. After learning the Christmas tree back at in November, I think I can do it. It's a flat weave, and so let's get going here. We're going to use blue and orange for the backpack. Again, these are 260s. I'm not going to do much explaining. If I remember, I'll put a link to Mr. Boma's balloons. He has some really good talk and teaching on the flat weave. I personally first learned it from the DVD was called 12 because there was 12 balloon designs on it. Oh, it's not good that I can't remember his name. It's not Michael Floyd. I apologize. I'll have to put the name down. But anyways, I'm going to show you some really cool stuff now that I know that, that I've been wanting to do. Well, I'll just tell you, a skateboard. I've been wanting to do this skateboard since I first saw it And so I'm hoping that I can do that in the next few days or the next couple weeks. So we're going to do our weave here. We'll start with a pinch twist. I'm going to hold this with my fingers. Actually, I'm going to put it further down by my last two fingers so I can use these to do other things. And I don't know where I'm going with this part. I'm just testing it out. So, excuse me. So let's see. I'm not sure how big I should go here. Let's try this side. I'm gonna wrap that around. This should be fine. Wrap that around. And this one you could do. You can have two options here. You can do the same color all on the same side, or you can do every other color stripes. And I'm gonna do that. I think that'll be fun. I don't know if I left enough. I don't think I left enough air. I'm going to end up losing some of this, but that's okay. It's a good start. So then we're going to move on to the top here. Move around that, and then we're going to follow this through. A little squeeze because it's kind of tight, and that's going to go around this one. And so here we have a little start, 2 rows. You have to keep this going. There we go. Do the same thing over here. Spacer bubble. When I first learned how to do this, it was this. I think it was the spacer bubble, and not getting that concept that I needed to have that to really make what I wanted. Because it looked like the easiest thing in the world, or should have been. All right. So you can see here, we're making stripes. We're making a flat weave, and you can do quite a bit with this thing. I am going to, for the sake of time, pause this recording, because remember, while this is live, I'm recording this so that I can show this and then do texting, answering questions via the text on StreamYard. Hold on, please. So here I've got 4 balloons all together, 2 for each color. I'm just going to finish it off here, tie off these colors, and this should be good enough for the backpack. I don't think I needed to, not on the first try of this anyways. This will give us a good there we go. And so there we go. Like an accordion. Okay, I'm no Pavarotti. So there we go. We have another part. And now on to straps. And for that, let's do some yellow straps. Where's my yellow? And just gonna blow this up. And I'm only gonna blow it up about halfway because this is just gonna be for a younger fella. And I don't want them to, if the straps are too big, the backpack will just waddle all over. We don't want that. There we go. And so we go back to our backpack here, and we're just going to take the nozzle, we're going to wrap it around, and then we're going to take the other end, and we're going to wrap that around like this. I am going to actually tie this off so that we have it really nice. We're going to cut that, and then we go to the other side, wrap that around, and then we're going to take this, and again, go to that bottom one, we're going to tie it off so we can cut the end off. We just don't need the end. I like to double tie it. Might not need to, but I am. And then we cut this off. All right, so here we have our modular. This backpack's going to go on the back, like so. And again, I am a big guy, so this will be just too much for me. But for the young man that's going to get this balloon, that's going to fit him really nice. All right, so we have one problem now. This is what I used to use for the old backpack. And if you see here, there's a center piece for attachment. I don't have that here. And I don't have a center attachment for the bottom of the backpack. So we need something to go down the middle. And I think just a simple white balloon will be just suffice for that. All we have to do is something for the length of it. We're gonna just blow that up, tie it off. We're gonna come up here and pull this through in between the layers of the weave and pull this out. Excuse me, being careful not to break anything. So you have that up there, right? This is going to, you're going to take this nozzle, put it through there, right? And then we're going to take and just pull this back in. That should be just fine. Well, that might be a little too much. There we go. We don't want to stress it out. All right, and then down here, I'm going to leave this for now so that we don't break it. Sometimes it's better to leave extra balloon until you're done with that area, because then it'll all, if you do it now, it may just, what's the word? It may make it to a point that you can't use it. Let's see. So now let's start putting this together even more. We need to put This here, the propeller part, is going to go through here. Now these are wicked colors. I don't know how well they match. I just pick colors that will help contrast each other. When you go to actually make this, for like if you were going to sell it or something, I would match it up a little better. All right, this looks good. I want to take, and let's see, down here, let's put a couple pinch twists down here on the bottom of the white. Oh, can I save it? Let's see if we can save it. I saved it. We are just gonna tie these off. Next time I'm gonna do a pinch twist there. I think it'll work out much better. But because of the poppage, this is what we do. All right, so now we have the backpack. We have that. And the only thing missing is our controller. And that, pardon my reach, is right here. So we're going to find the halfway point, twist it, turn it, make a pinch twist here, and we're going to take the nozzle on our the green part, and that's going to go through here. And there we go. How is that? That is so cool. So here we have our backpack. It is tall, my friends. It is really tall. Look at that. So here we are, we're above the Himalayas. Look at all the beautiful scene down there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, before I pop something, I have to do that. Look at that, folks. So there we have it. We have our backpack helicopter. I thank you so much for staying for the full half hour. And just a work in progress as I learn things. And that's what it is. It's just practicing. I don't know what your craft is. Maybe you're into balloons, maybe you're into drawing, woodworking, gardening, gaming, whatever. Don't quit. Keep practicing, keep trying new things, keep trying to learn from experts, and you'll get it. You will get it. All right? This is Steven, the balloon guy. I want to thank you so much for stopping by as I did a balloon backpack. And I made it my own. So you guys have a good day. I will see you next time as I continue my journey of learning. All right? From my family to yours, have an amazing day, all right? We'll see you soon. Bye.